I'm just like, you cannot tell me that M3gan is not a variant of the Scarlet Witch, specifically Elizabeth Olsen. Like, they look almost exactly alike. That can't be a coincidence, right? And welcome to my safe game, everybody. Once again, Happy New Year. Thank you so much for joining me and clicking on another video here on the Black Gay Comic Geek channel. Let me introduce myself. My name is Michael. I call myself the Black Gay Comic Geek, and I always say the things that I love to talk about on my channel has blood, sex, gore, and magic, or any variation of the four. So I like to talk about superheroes, video games, comic books, action movies, horror movies, sci-fi, animated, fantasy movies, and of course I like to talk about black representation and queer representation. And yes, I just want to point it out because there were people that were surprised, and I was like, I could have sworn I mentioned this before. I did go to Florida A&M University, HBCU. I am a Rattler. Rattlers will strike, and strike again. But with that said, and with that out of the way, if you're happy to see that I am a Rattler, if you're a Rattler, do me a favor, support your fellow Rattler, or even if you're not a Rattler, if you're a fan of the channel, if this is your first time on the channel, you're enjoying the personality and enjoying what I have to say, do me a favor and hit that like button. It'll really help with the YouTube algorithm, getting this video out there and my channel out there. And also, if this is your first time checking out my videos, please check out the other videos on my channel. If you like what you see, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, become one of my safe Gaveneers on the channel so this channel can continue to grow. I believe, like, when I look at my analytics, about 30% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed to the channel. So hit that subscribe button, become a regular, check out the videos. If you think representation matters and representation equals normalization, you appreciate the fact that there is a black gay man reviewing nerd content in horror movies and video games, etc., which is not something that happens that much. Most of the people, and that's part of the reason why I decided to put myself out there, a lot of the people that review movies and nerd content, most of them are straight white men. But then when you do get black nerd reviewers or black movie commentators or video game or TV show commentators, a lot of them are also straight black people. So, like again, representation matters, representation equals normalization. Hit that subscribe button. But anyway, we're here to talk about the first movie, I believe, the first movie to be coming out, probably my first major movie to be coming out in 2023, and that is Universal Pictures' M3gan. I actually got to see M3gan. I mentioned this in my most anticipated things of 2023. If you haven't seen that video, click the link up here. But I did see M3gan like a month ago on December 1st. So this will be me trying to remember everything that happened in the movie. If I was smart, I would have recorded it when I saw the movie and then just waited to upload this, but procrastination, you know? But the review embargo lifted today, January 4th, so let's talk about M3gan. Non-spoilers, of course, because the movie's not out yet. But the synopsis for M3gan is a marvel of artificial intelligence, a lifelike doll that's programmed to be a child's greatest companion and a parent's greatest ally. Designed by Gemma, a brilliant roboticist, M3gan can listen, watch, and learn as it plays the role of friend, teacher, playmate, and protector. When Gemma becomes the unexpected caretaker of her 8-year-old niece, she decides to give the girl a M3gan prototype, a decision that leads to unimaginable consequences. And this movie is directed by Gerard Johnstone, and I looked up his IMDb, and according to his IMDb, this will actually be his feature film debut. His other directing credits include just mostly television episodes, so congratulations to him. And also, if you are fans of Jordan Peele's Get Out, this movie starring as Gemma, the person that created M3gan, is starring Allison Williams, who played Rose on Get Out, the main girlfriend. Her name is Rose, right? Yeah, I just looked it up. Her name is Rose. And also, you got Ronnie Chang from The Daily Show in this movie. He has a pretty major role as Gemma's boss, David. And playing the little girl that is the owner of M3gan is Violet McGraw. And then also you have Army Donald and Jenna Davis, two different little girls, playing the role of M3gan. And I feel like what you get from the tone of this movie is exactly what you get when you watch the movie. Like, this movie is so fun, and I absolutely loved it. Like, I don't necessarily think horror comedy is exactly what this movie was going for or what it is, but in some ways it is a horror comedy, mostly in the sense of like the looks that M3gan gives when she starts to become more murderous. I think the looks that she gives are some of the best looks of like so many horror characters in video games. Like, in many ways, it kind of reminds me of a parent. Like, you know, when you say, especially if you got a black parent, like, you know, when you say the wrong thing and that parent gives you that look and you like, oh man, I done messed up. Those are the looks that M3gan gives all the time. Or like, what did you say to me? Or what are you doing? Or like, oh, I'm gonna get you. Like, the looks were just so funny every single time. And again, like, this little doll reminded me of Scarlet Witch, specifically Elizabeth Olsen. The whole time I was like, is this like the robotic version of Multiverse of Madness when Wanda basically became a villain? Because like all the looks that Wanda gave are the same looks that M3gan gave in this movie. And also watching the movie, I'm just like, when, and of course it's a movie, but I'm just like, but it's still happening in real life. I'm like, when are we gonna learn to like not keep messing with artificial intelligence and stop trying to make these robots smart? And I mean, granted, it could have some great beneficial effects, but at the same time, a lot of the people that make these super smart robots, we all still have our biases. Like, how many articles do I have to read where I see like things of like racist robots or robots becoming, you know, biased against humans or certain things because they're looking up and learning from the internet, or like self-driving cars running over black and brown folk at night because they can't pick up our melanin skin in the shadows of the night because I guess white people that made it didn't program it well enough to pick up black and brown skin. Or like those little the water dispensers that's supposed to like activate when you put your hand over it, not picking up black and brown skin. So it's like you got and it's like, as a black person, especially as a gay person, it's like I got to deal with racism from white people and black people, and then I'm gonna have to deal with racism from robots. But granted, that's not the racism isn't the topic of this, but I'm just saying, just the idea of killer robots, when are we gonna learn? Because we are trying to do that in real life. But for the most part, I don't really have much else, because like I said, I've seen the movie like a month ago. So instead of trying to struggle to remember it, to talk about it, because I'm like, I don't remember like the score. I do remember, all I remember is like, I had a lot of fun watching M3gan, and I enjoyed M3gan way more than I thought I was, and I would totally see it again. And like, the only thing I will say in terms of disappointment regarding M3gan is blood, sex, gore, and magic. I was disappointed that the movie wasn't rated R. I was hoping for the movie to be rated R, because a lot of the kills, a lot of the outrageous kills, to me, would have been better if I got to see the blood. Maybe not necessarily the gore for this particular movie, but if I got to see more blood, if I got to actually see her killing the people instead of the camera cutting away. But with that said, I do, you know, with this being a horror thriller movie, I do, now that I think about it, I did have and enjoy the kills that they did do and the way that they did do it. I just wish we got to see more of it. But the kills were fun, and the way that she killed and stalked people were fun as well. And I love M3gan, and I'm just like, almost kind of like how I was when I was young and I watched Chucky, the Child's Play movie, and I was 5 years old, 6 years old, whatever, and I was like, I want a Chucky doll. I'm like, I want a M3gan doll. I want to get a little M3gan prop doll and put it somewhere in the house and just have her look. If somebody comes in my door, she's just staring there looking at them like, give me a M3gan doll. I'm all about the merch. But yeah, with that said, like I said, I definitely recommend you check out M3gan. Highly recommend it. Had a lot of fun. Totally would see it again. But with that said, when you get a chance to see M3gan, what did you think about it? Are you even excited to see M3gan? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section below. Also, if you can, hit that thumbs up button and like this video. It'll really help out with the channel. If this is your first time checking out one of my videos, please check out the other videos on my channel. If you like what you see, please subscribe for more and hit that bell notification button so you're alerted every single time I post a new video. And tell your friends, families, and neighbors about my channel. to help me continue to grow. And as always, I will catch you guys next time.